Hello, Gibby Gibster here, and today we have the Scarlet and Violet cheap versus expensive £100 budget. Now, I will say it's not exactly £100. The cheap ones are £105 and the expensive side is £104, but £100 is a nice round number and you could probably tweak the pack combinations and get it even closer to £100, but the selection I have selected, I wanted a bit of variety, so it's become £105, but the title will be £100, so it's not that much different. But this is going to be quite interesting because it's something I've always wanted to do. Is it better to get fewer packs and go for the bigger sets, which are more expensive, have higher chase cards, may have a little bit of a harder pull rate with some sets, or go for the cheaper options and get loads of packs and have more chances of hitting something? It's always been an age-old question. Is more for cheaper better, or is better quality and less better? We're going to find out today. Now, I'll go over through the pack prices. We have 3 from each. This is all Scarlet and Violet era. So we have on the cheap side, Shrouded Fable, which is about £4.50 a pack. Paradox Rift, which is coming in at about £4.75 a pack, which is quite surprising. I'm pitting Paradox Rift to be like the Astral Radiance of Sword and Shield, undervalued until it's too late. And Temporal Forces, which is coming in at about £5 a pack. On the expensive side, we have Prismatic Evolutions, which is about £8.50 a pack. Palladium Fates, which is coming in about £11 a pack right now, but I reckon in 2-3 weeks it'd be £12-13 a pack. And Scarlet and Violet 151, which is coming in for about £13 a pack. Might go up to about 15 by the end of the month, but at the moment you can still buy mini tins for about £26. You get 2 in there, which is £13. Normally see them between 13 and 15, so I used it as 13. And we have for Shrouded Fable, we have 6 packs at £4.50 each, which comes to £27. Paradox Rift, we have 8 packs, which are £4.75 a pack, which comes to £38. Temporal Forces, as we have 8 of them, which is £5 a pack, which comes to £40. Altogether, that equals £105. With the expensive side, we have Prismatic Evolutions, 4 packs of that at £8.50, which is £34 a pack. Palladium Fates, we have 4 of them, which is £11 a pack, so that's £44 in Palladium Fates. And 151, we have 2 packs, which is £13 a pack, which comes to £26. Add them all together is £104. So only a pound difference, but as you can see by the stack sizes, very, very different. On the cheap side, we have 24 packs, and on the expensive side, we only have 10 packs. So we're going to have to adjust to in the going. We can't go 1, 1, 1, and 1. We can't do alternating. We're going to have to do 3 packs from the cheap side for 4 rounds and 1 from that pack, and then we can go 2 on the cheap side and 1 of them. So let's get into it and get off with it. So first set we are starting with the cheapest for each side and go down to the more expensive. Shrouded Fable, £4.50 a pack. Now, Shrouded Fable, not a lot in there that you actually want. That is shown by, actually, the biggest card in the set is Golden Item card, which is the Golden Earthen Vessel, which is going for about £40, 1 from the back. But then when you got the Gold Dark Energy is second highest at £39, kind of showing you what that set is like, or people's opinion of the set. The biggest actual Pokemon is the Fenza Dipty, special illustration rare, but I think it's because that Fenza Dipty is actually playable, because the regular EX goes for about £10 to £12, so I'm guessing it's quite playable. But there are some very nice artworks in here. The Persian illustration rare, which is about a £30 card, pretty good for illustration rare. We've got the Houndoom, very nice card. Horsey's good card. We have the illustration Beware, which I really like, and the Kindra full art. But here we go, G, Fire Energy. And because it is a special holiday set, here we go. Fire Energy, Houndoom, Stuffle, Joltik, Persian, Janine Secret Art, Munitions, Kyurem, Reverse Hollow Copper Reverse Hollow Rowlet, into a Hollow Blood Moon Ursaluna. So no hit in that pack. I thought these energies had a different texture. Don't know why they are normal energy is in the front of that pack. I think that pack came out of a mini tin, so that's quite weird. But next pack of Shroud of Fable. Remember, we're doing 3 from the cheap side and then 1 from the expensive side, so it can be not just opening all of the one side. Code card, we have a little pack battle, so we'll try and do alternative, but it's quite hard. 1 from the back, G, Fire Energy. Oh, they are normal energies. Maybe it's only the special hollow energies that have that normal symbol. Water Energy, Golbat, Persian, Dusclops, Rowlet, Night Stretcher, Yveltal, Corylus Tenacity. Ooh, we hit an Ace Specs, Vital A. Don't know if it's any good, but we have a hit with an Ace Specs, Vital A. Behind that we have Reverse Hollow Rowlet into a Hollow Tapu Bulu. Yeah, this is second year Scarlet & Violet's. No, third year? One of the years. I think it's second year we get the A-Specs in. So that is technically our first hit, but can't do that. So we're going to have to put them down here. Can I move them? Or is that going to ruin my little thing? I think that's going to ruin my little thing. So we're just going to put them in front for the moment. Right, next pack of Shroud of Fable, which will be our third pack. And then we'll go on to the expensive side and do 1 from the expensive side. Yeah, it's quite hard because it's 24 packs versus 10 packs, costing the same price. Asking the age-old question, is it better to have cheaper and more, or is it better to go better quality and more expensive? All right, 1 from that. G, Fire Energy, Dark Energy, Beware with like that illustration right now, Houndour, Seadra, Eevee, Koalwork, Corylus Tenacity, Genesect, Weavile, Reverse Hollow Copperaja, Reverse Hollow Kyurem, ooh, into a Fenzedipti EX. And I did say earlier, I think this is quite playable in the TCG because this regular EX is going for about £10, so that's a very good hit, especially for an EX, but you do see that with some more playable cards. They are more expensive, but Fenzedipti EX, very, very nice hit. So 2 hits out of our 3 packs. Right, we'll go on to our first pack from the expensive side, Prismatic Evolutions. Do I need to say what you need to get in here? One of the Evolutions special illustration rares, but they're extremely hard to pull. We have pulled one. We have pulled the Flareon out of the only booster bundle we opened. So we have done okay with Prismatic, but $8.50 a pack. Those special illustration rares being very hard to pull, and then there not really being anything else except for Master Balls of the Evolutions that you want, but they're pretty rare. The Pokeballs aren't worth much. The full art trainers you get aren't much. There's no full art Pokemon. There's no illustration rares. You need to get a special illustration rare, but they're very hard to pull. And at $8.50 a pack, I don't think it's worth it. I'm surprised it's still $8.50 a pack. I'm surprised it hasn't gone down a bit to about £6.50, £7. But here we go. G, Leaf Energy. This is, you either get an SIR and make tons and tons of money, or you get nothing. Fire Energy, Houndoom, Professor's Research, Applin, Goldeen, Carmine, Professor Cider's Vitality, Suicune, Reverse Holo Brer, Reverse Holo Duraludon. Ooh, we do hit an EX, Vaporeon EX. Very, very cool. Obviously, Prismatic just is an evolution set. You want the evolution SARs. Some of the other SARs are pretty good and still quite expensive because they're very hard to hit. But there we go. Vaporeon EX. Not bad at all. Right, back to our 3 packs of Shrouded Fable. Well, our next 3 packs. Do I open that out? Yeah, we're opening all of them together. Just ruins the aesthetic on the background, but doesn't matter. Right, code card. 1 from the back. Guess Energy, Leaf Energy, Psychic Energy, Axew, Zorora, Dartrix, Stuffle, Genesect, Weavile, Munitions, Reverse Holo Hypno, Reverse Holo Toxicroak into a Holo Copper Raja. I do like some of the artworks in Shrouded Fable. There's just not any popular Pokemon in there. It's a very small set for a special holiday set, and it kind of missed being based around the Loyal 3, as they're called. Not many people actually like the Loyal 3 one from the back. Some of them are quite good and playable, but for actual Pokemon cards openings, this set has tanked. It's always been cheap. You used to be able to get the booster bundles for about £19, which is what we're opening now. But there are some cool artworks, so it's not too bad a set. Guess the Energy, Fire Energy. Especially if you're... Ooh, Guess the Energy. It's a very good set if you're on a budget. Fire Energy, Krogan, Stuffle, Zubat, Duskull, Munitions, Sylveon. Do love that normal artwork of Sylveon. Binding Mochi, Reverse Holo Houndour, Reverse Holo Haxorus into a Holo Dusknoir. Duskull has a whole evolution line, illustration rares in this set. Right, our last pack of Shrouded Fable. Yeah, I was never a fan of this when it came out, and a lot of people don't like it. There are just other way better sets, code card, even in the cheaper ones. I think Paradox is a really good set. I think it's even better than Temple Forces, but those two are much better than Shrouded Fable. 1 with the back. Shrouded Fable was a big miss from the Pokemon Company, to be honest. Guess the Energy, Leaf Energy. Oh, and there we go. That's what I was looking for, the Reverse Holo Fire Energies. Very, very nice. So that technically is half a hit in my book. Yeah, and they took the 2 most popular Pokemon in the set out in the Greninja and the Kindra and put them into special collection boxes, which kind of killed the set. If the Kindra and the Greninja are actually in the set, I think it would do a lot better than it actually is. I think it would be around the £5 mark, but they took them out and ruined the set. Seadra, Eevee, Krogunk, cool artwork, Stuffle, Academy at Night, Genesect, Night Stretcher, Reverse Holo Houndour, Reverse Holo Crobat, cool artwork. Oh, into an Okie Dokie EX. So we get 2 out of the Loyal 3 out of Shrouded Fable. So there we go. There's our hit and there's our half a hit. I always count around half hit, so you don't get them in every set, but you give them in every holiday set, and they are quite common, so they're not exactly massive hits. So that's why they are half a hit. Right, I'm going to quickly tidy up this bulk. It's starting to go a bit array. But yeah, what do you think of Shrouded Fable? Do you agree with me? Is it probably one of the worst sets Pokemon have done in a while? I think the consensus says yes. Right, we're on to another pack from the good side, another prismatic pack. Come on, let's get another one of those special illustration rares. They're the things you really want. There's 32 of them, but as I said, the pull rates for them are very, very hard one from the back, and that's why they actually hold their prices. That's why the Moonbeyond is still like 800, 850 pound card. Sylveon cards about 400. My boy Leafeon's my favourite evolution. That's third. I think that's about 320-ish. But every evolution has a special illustration rare. Guess Energy, Fine Energy, Psychic Energy, Rolu, Versus Research, Duskull, Houndoom, Kieran, Executor, Screamtail. Oh, into an Ace-Specs Prime Catcher. So another hit, and that's 2 hits out of 2 packs for Prismatic Evolutions. Behind that we have Reverse Holo Sneasel into a Holo Groudon. But there we go, another hit. But this is what I mean, the pull rate is pretty good, but it's normally Pokeballs, Ace-Specs, which aren't that valuable, and the full art trainers, which no one wants to pull a full art trainer really. Right, we're on to the second lot of 3, and we're going on to Paradox Rift. All right, Paradox Rift, what have we got? Paradox Rift, the big card is actually an illustration rare, which is the illustration rare Groudon now, which is about a £64 card. Second, Roramoon at £36, the special illustration rare, and Altaria is third, the special illustration rare, about £34. I think it just wasn't popular because of where it was released. It was the main set released between Pokemon 151 and Pale and Fates, 2 massive hype holiday sets. So 151 came out, everyone's opening 151, absolutely loving it. Paradox Rift comes out, rather have the 151s, keep opening 151, and then Pale and Fates came out after it, shiny Pokemon set. So that's why I think it didn't do as well, and there's tons of it printed and didn't get sold and everything, so I think that's why it's quite cheap. But Astral Radiant sort of set. Not loved now, but I think it will be loved later because there are so many great artworks in this set. It is ridiculous. Steelix illustration rare, very cool card. You've got Plus or Minun, a pair card. That's absolutely awesome artwork. Code card. Wimpod illustration rare. Glycopod special illustration rare. There's just so much good cards of not very popular Pokemon, but very good artworks. One from the back. Guess Energy, Fight Energy, Water Energy, Ferroseed, Givel, Pampor, Blitzle, very cool artwork, Ambipom, Snorlax style, Tinkaton, Reverse Holo Minior, Reverse Holo Magby, into a Holo Garganacl. So we got 3 Paradox Rift, and we go back to our expensive side. Then we got one more round of 3 expensive side, and then it's 2, and then 1, 2, 1, which, if my maths is right, should work out for ending properly. One from the back. Guess Energy, Fight Energy, Fire Energy, Mienfoo, Ferroseed, Gible, Pampor, Curse Duster, Orbeetle, Cloth, Reverse Holo Dwebble, Reverse Holo Groudon. Oh, want that illustration rare. And oh, that's not bad at all. Roramoon EX full art card. I think I've already pulled this full art, but I do like this full art. I do like Roramoon as a Pokemon. It's had quite a few cards as well. A lot in here. It got a special illustration rare in Prismatic, which is quite an expensive card. I do like it. I do like Roramoon a lot. And that is a good hit as well. Full art Roramoon. We are on... I've lost count of how many Paradox packs we've opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had 8, so 1 more. And then it's the expensive one. I'm trying to do it so it works out that they end pretty much at the same time. So we just went back and forth alternative. We'd be finished halfway through with the expensive side, which is not fun, not dramatic or anything. Code card, but it does make it a bit awkward when you don't have even number. One from the back. Guess Energy, Psychic Energy, Water Energy, Snorunt, cool artworks, Own Edge, Horsey, Joltik, Snorlax style, Tinkaton, Tatsugiri, Reverse Holo Flittle, Reverse Holo Galvantula. Ooh, into a Terra type Serena EX. So a lot of the Terra Pokemon have different typings in this set. There's the Garchomp in this set, which has a special illustration rare full art, which is a water type instead of a ground type, or yeah, a ground type. Serena, supposed to be grass, but it's water type in this. So a lot of changing up of the actual typings. Right, we're on to our last pack of prismatic evolutions from the expensive side. Nope, we have one more there. We're on to our second to last from prismatic evolutions. Don't get me wrong, prismatic evolutions is a very good set for pull rates, but you're pulling Pokeballs, the full art trainers, master balls of not evolutions most of the time. They're not very high value. The high value cards are the special illustration rares, which are ridiculously hard to pull. I've pulled one out of every prismatic evolutions product I've opened. Yeah, I was lucky it was an evolution. It was Flareon. Guess Energy, Fire Energy. Ooh, do get half hit with the reverse hollow energy. So put that there for a minute. Black Belt's Training, Bronzor, Professor's Research, Buddew, Janine's Secret Art, Bronzong, Techno Radar, ooh, Pokeball, Duskull. Now, do you like these Pokeballs more, or do you like the new Pokeballs in the new black and white sets? We are going to have more black and white on the channel, but I've had a lot more luck with White Flare. I've been able to get 2 ETBs for retail and another binder for retail, and Black Belt haven't had much for retail, except for the binders and the Pokemon Center ETBs, but I get more luck with White Flare than Black Belt. But Pokeball, Duskull, Reverse Hollow Great Tusk into Hollow Blood Moon Ursa Luna. But what Pokeballs do I think I like the textures more on these ones, like the actual feel of it and the texturing, but I do like the Pokeballs in Black Belt and White Flare a bit more than these. Just makes it more stand out, to be honest, because sometimes you can miss them on like the dark types and stuff. So yeah. Right, we have 3 more packs of Paradox Rift, and then it goes 2 on 1. But here we go. Next pack. Come on, let's get something cool from Paradox Rift. I would like that Altair. I've always liked that Altair, or the plus or minus pair card. That would be very cool to get. All the Steelix. Oh, there's tons of great Starbucks in the set. Guessing you, Fight Energy, Fire Energy, Vanillite, Charcadet, Swablu, Pansear, Technical Machine De-Evolution, Explode, Mela, Reverse Hollow Nacli, Reverse Hollow Flittle into a Hollow White Veltail. So 2 more packs Paradox Rift, and then we do our last pack of Prismatic. Yeah, I've always wondered this. Is it better to get the cheaper stuff and get lower rate hits but have more chance of getting hits, or go for the big cards and have less of them, or maybe get a massive card? One from the back. Guess Energy. Water Energy. Ooh, never guess Energy, loving it. Water Energy. Joltik. Loudred. Remoraid. Pumpkaboo. Minior. Simipour. Zebstrika. Reverse Hollow Future Booster Energy Capsule. Reverse Hollow Gimmighoul. Ooh, another full art from Paradox Rift with a full art Golisopod. Has a very nice special illustration rare in this set. Do love the Wimpod and Golisopod cards. But there we go, another hit for the cheap side with Golisopod EX. There's one more pack, isn't it? Yes, I think it's one more pack, and then Prismatic. I should really keep that account, but you know me, I am terrible at keeping count of what we've opened and stuff like that. Not really how my brain works. My brain is very sporadic. It's not very structured. One from the back. Guess Energy, Fight Energy, Leaf Energy, Toxel, Vipar, Wimpod, Liquid, Crocodile, Vanillux, Defensive Vest, Reverse Hollow Minior, Reverse Hollow Gligar into a Hollow Aegislash. So we should, yeah, because there's 2 left and we had 8 of them. So on to our last pack of Prismatic Evolutions. Come on, special illustration rare. Even some of the lowest special illustration rares, I still think they're like £80, 60, £80 per card, because of just how hard they are to hit. One from the back. Guess Energy, Fire Energy. Ooh, that does count as half a hit with a reverse holo. Dark Energy, Duskull, Kotoni, Lilia, Draco, Techno Radar, Festival Grounds, Great Tusk, reverse holo Hippopotas, reverse holo Black Belts Training into a holo Fencer Dipty. So not too bad out of prismatic, but for the price, I don't think that was worth it. Right, now we do 2 packs from the cheap side and 1 pack from the expensive side. Right, here we go. Paradox Rift. 2 packs of Paradox Rift left. Come on, let's get some illustration rares today. Code card. 1 from the back. Guess Energy, Fire Energy, Psychic Energy, Wiglet, Glider, Blipberg, Fuecoco, Sliverwing, Gorgeist, Tatsugiri, reverse holo Panzer, reverse holo Nimble into a holo Iron Moth. Right, last pack of Paradox Rift. Come on, give us something cool. Not done too bad. 2 full art out of Paradox Rift, I think it is, for us. So that's not bad at all. Code card. Right, 1 from the back. Guess Energy, Light Energy, Psychic Energy, Total School, Toxel, Spinder, Nimble, Screamtail, versus Silence Vitality, Mini-Ore, reverse holo Trubbish. Ooh, we hit a special illustration rare Rika. Very, very cool. Do like this illustration rare. It's very high detailed. I do love a high detailed artwork, and it's like, how do I describe it? Like normal everyday sort of thing. Like he's just walking down the street with a lollipop back home or going somewhere, and it's a nice picture. Very, very cool. And a special illustration rare to finish off Paradox Rift. And behind that we have Holo Zacian. But there we go. Special illustration rare pulled in this video. Very, very nice. 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 Would rather had the Mortys Gengar. No, that's in the next set. Ignore that. There's a Parasol Lady in Paradox Rift. I think that's very nice. Right. Not temporal yet. We are on to Paldean Fates from the expensive side. £11 a pack now. It'll probably be £12–13 by next week. But at the moment of recording this video, it's £11 a pack. Code card. What do we want over here? The big card. The Bubble Special Illustration Rare Bubble Baby Blue Mew. 1 from the back is the big card. Very cool. Any of those free special illustration rares is massive. Charizard, Gardevoir, but that Bubble Mew, I think that's about £240–250 card, which is ridiculously expensive. And there are baby shinies in this set as well, so quite high ones. Pikachu and Charmander, not great shinies, but kind of expensive. I think around the £20–25 mark. But Guess Energy, Fire Energy. Ooh, Guess the Energy, loving it. I need 1 of the special illustration rares. I have Gardevoir, I've pulled Mew twice. I need the Charizard. I always struggle with Charizards unless it's out of 151. Fire Energy, Gimmighoul, Scraggy, Flittle, Pantheon Wooper, Primate, Whimsicott, Scrafty. Ooh, we do get a good hit with a full art Squawkabilly EX, but look at that gridding. Look at the gridding lines on it. That is terrible. But full art Squawkabilly EX, very, very cool. Nice, nice hit. And behind that, oh, reverse holo Paddy's Shooting and a holo Professor's Research. I forgot they're in the first reverse holo slot, but here we go. Squawkabilly EX. Very, very nice. Good hit for the expensive side. Right, quickly. Bulk card cleaner. It's always better to do it every now and again. Then let it build up, and then it just goes everywhere. And it is a nightmare to pick back up and sort out. Right, back to the cheap side. Temporal Forces. Our Temporal Forces is about £5 a pack at the moment, and we have kind of some good cards. The Raging Bolt Special Illustration Rare is the most expensive card, which is about £62. Iron Crown Special Illustration Rare is number 3 with £43. And then we have another one of these big hitting illustration rares in the Ghastly illustration rare, which is about £39. Absolutely love that card. We have pulled it before, but definitely would not mind doubling up on that. There are some other good cards that I would like. Deerling and Swordsbuck pair cards, that's very cool. Snom illustration rare, X-Widow illustration rare, Cutie-Fly illustration rare, Morty's Convictions special illustration rare, with rather like that. There's a full art Gengar. It's quite good if you like Gengar and Ghastly line for this set. But here we go. Ooh, here we go. Come on, Temple Force. It's not one of my favourite sets. I prefer Paradox Rift to this, but it is one of the cheaper sets. It's holding normally around £5 a pack. Code card. It's one of the more stable pack prices lately. One from the back. Guessing G. Light Energy. Ugh, Dark Energy. Meditite. Turtonator. Hoot Hoot. Beldum. Golurk. Cool artwork. Shaman. Cypher Maniacs. Code-Breaking. Reverse Holo Ekans. Reverse Holo Haunter. Ooh! It is a full art day for us. A full art Scizor EX. Is the illustration Scizor in this set? No, that is in Obsidian Flames. Scizor EX. Very, very cool. Do like the artwork. Done a lot better on full arts in Scarlet and Violet than they did in Sword and Shield. Because in Sword and Shield they normally do like red and then like a different shade of red, and it kind of took away from the Pokemon. But in Scarlet and Violet they normally do a different contrasting background to the actual Pokemon, so it makes Pokemon stand out more. And that Scizor card, very, very cool, and a great example of that. Love that card. Right, another pack of Temporal, and then we're back to the expensive. Come on, what do we have? Code card. Come on, Temporal. Give us something good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Why have I done 4 from the back? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have not done any Sword and Shield. We are not opening Sword and Shield today. We are doing Scarlet and Violet, so it's 1 from the back. Guessing G. Fire Energy. Light Energy. Lickitung. Cool artwork. Slugma. Solosis. Scyther. Explorer's Guidance. Latias. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Cool artwork. Reverse Holo Turtwig. Reverse Holo Screamtail into a Miraidon Holo. Right. Back to Paldean Fates. Come on. Give me special illustration rare Charizard. That's what I want out of here. This is what I want out of Paldean Fates. I think if I pulled that, I would cut down on me opening Paldean Fates because it's quite expensive code card. And if you don't go on the special illustration rares, there's not much values in here. 1 from the back. But Guessing Energy, Biting Energy, Psychic Energy, Gimme Go, Chonk, Execute, Chuck Deck, Technical Machine, Crisis Punch, Dash Button, Gengar, Reverse Holo Kadoni, Reverse Holo Barboach, ooh, into a full art Clive. Has quite a cool special illustration rare in this set. Oh, there's also that Penny special illustration rare in this set as well. I love that Penny. Pulled it a couple of times, but absolutely love that artwork. I think Penny's like one of my favourite trainers from Scarlet and Violet for the artworks it's got. She has quite a few, and they're all pretty good. Even the one out Shroud of Fable, the Cassiopeia, it's not cool. She's not cool Penny, but it is Penny. The Cassiopeia card, that is a very cool artwork. One in Scarlet and Violet base, absolutely beautiful. The one in that, absolutely beautiful. It is, she has great artworks. But 1 from the back, Temple Forces, Guessing G, Leaf Energy, Light Energy, Roselia, Cutie-Fly, Dribble, Rattle, Iron Treads, Buddy Buddy Puffin, Lycan Rock, Reverse Holo Slugma, Reverse Holo Keldeo, cool artwork, and ooh, another full art from the cheap side. Gouging Fire EX. Very, very cool. Do I have this card? I know I have a full art Gouging Fire, but I don't know if it's from this set. I cannot remember, but not too bad. Not doing bad, especially on full art pulls today. We're doing very, very well. Right, 1 more pack of Temple Forces and then back to Paldean Fates. Oh, I do like this. Does that work out right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we open this one, should be 4 each. I've done the maths wrong at some point, but oh well. One from the back. Guess Energy. Fire Energy. We'll sort out this pack. Ooh, Guess the Energy. Loving that. Fire Energy. Bronzor. Mudbray. Ghastly. Cool artwork. Denizen. Palafin. Eri. Colossal. Reverse Hollow Turtonator. Reverse Hollow Marrow. Ooh, into an Iron Leaves EX. Very, very cool. Obviously, all the Paradox legendary Pokemon have a little special illustration rares in the set. Very, very cool. Iron Leaves. I think that's third, but not the greatest card. Right, let's have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could just go back and forth now. I don't know how that's worked out, but that's what we're doing. So we will go cheap first, and then we'll go back and forth. Must have messed up the thing somewhere, but it's okay. We're still going to finish at the same time. Code card. Come on, one for that. Guess Energy. Dark Energy. Ooh, 2 Guess Energies in a row. Dark Energy. Golett. Dunsparce. Snom. Mudbray. Sharpedo. Kind of like that work. Metagross. Roserade. Reverse Hollow Sableye. Reverse Hollow Melton. Into a Hollow Relicanth. So over to the expensive side. Paldean Fates. Come on. Give me Charizard. Special illustration rare Charizard. Is there a full art Charizard? Must be a full art. I don't know. Code card. Didn't look at Paldean Fates set that much. One from the back. Guess Energy. Fire Energy. We haven't had a baby shiny yet. Light Energy. Ghastly. Saying that, this is only our third pack. Rouse. Toadskull. Woobat. Winclone. Lantern. Primate. Ooh, we don't get a normal baby shiny, we get another full art shiny Fortress. Very, very nice. Quite cool. Does change colour a bit, but it's a bit dull. But another full art shiny, which is very, very good. And behind that we have Reverse Hollow Haunter and a Hollow Executor. But there we go, another full art hit for us today. We are just pulling full arts today. That is all we can pull. Full arts, and full arts. Right. Temporal Forces, come on. Give me the Morty's Conviction Special Illustration Rare. Would really like. Or full art Gengar, that'd be cool. Full art Gengar and Ghastly, open Temporal Forces. It's a lot cheaper than open Fusion Strike, which is the only other set with like sort of a Gengar special card. Guess Energy, Fire Energy, Water Energy, Litten, Shroomish, Lickitung, Slugma, Great Tusk. Salvatore has a nice special illustration around the set as well, with lots of cameos back to past games and stuff. Salvatore, Bronzong, Reverse Hollow Drampa, Reverse Hollow Grotto, into a Hollow Feraligatr. So, nothing there. Right, last pack of Paldean Fates. Leave 151 packs till last. Right, come on. Code card. One from the back. Guess Energy. Ooh, come on. Fighting Energy. Leaf Energy. Tandy Mouse. Mankey. Little. Pikachu. Mona's Backpack. Grappler. Ionu. Reverse Hollow Flittle. Oh, favourite Pokemon. Reverse Hollow Lapras. And Hollow Annihilate. So nothing there. Right. We are on to the big stuff. 151. 151. About 13 to 15 pounds a pack. Use £13 a pack because that's where I can normally get them. You can buy the mini tins for about £26. They have 2 packs of them, so it makes it about £13. Quite cool. 151. What do we want out of 151? Big card is the special illustration rare Charizard, which is about £240, £235 in English. What else is there? Then it drops off quite a bit actually. I think the Blastoise code card is about £60, which is second. Venusaur is about 45, but even the illustration rares are quite punchy. I think if you get any of the Star Evolution illustration rares, they're about £30–35 each. I need 2 cards to complete the full evolution lines of the Kanto starters. I need Bulbasaur, and I need Wartortle. The rest I have. I have all the special illustration rares. I need the Wartortle and the Bulbasaur. Illustration rares I would still like to pull out of this set. Poliwhirl, I absolutely love the look of that artwork. I want to see that in person. I really want to pull that. It's just quite expensive to try and do that. Dragonair, we'd really like that. Special illustration rares I need. Giovanni's Charisma, we'd like that one. The Zapdos I need, and that's it. Well, Geshinji, Fire Energy. But any hit illustration rare, special illustration rare out of 151 is pretty good. Leaf Energy, Cubo, Vulpix, Magnemite, Caterpie, Muck, Venomoth, Rapidash, Reverse Holo Oddish, Reverse Holo Ditto into a Holo Articuno. That's normally how my 151 luck goes at the moment. As soon as it's got quite expensive, my pull-in rate has gone down. When it first came out, we opened loads of stuff and pull rates were great. I was able to pull loads of stuff, but now it's got expensive and I don't do as much. I don't pull much, but Temporal Forces, one for that, Geshinji, Water Energy, Fire Energy, Azumarill, Yampa, Grubbin, Medichang, Rabombi, Future Booster Energy Capsule, Iron Hands, ooh, Ace-Specs Master Ball, very, very cool. Very iconic. Very cool. Search your deck for a Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. Anything cool. Ace-Specs Pokeball, Reverse Holo Skitty into a Holo Fluttermane. But there we go. Ace-Specs Master Ball. Alright, we've got a pack of each. We're going to open the Temporal Forces and leave the 151 to last. Yep, I have gone against the code of one than the other, but we'll leave 151 to last. Want that hit, don't we? So we'll do the Temporal next. Code card. Didn't mess up the alternating too much, and we did figure it out when it was needed to figure out, so not bad at all. Geshinji, Fight Energy, Psychic Energy, Pineapple, Morwell, Meditate, Turtonator, Golurk, Shaman, Siphon Maniacs, Cobreaking, Reverse Holo Meditate, Reverse Holo Chatot, and into a Holo Iron Crowns. See, you would have been disappointed if that was the last pack. Right, last pack. Mew. Full Art Mew's quite cool in this set as well. I think there's a gold Mew as well. That, yeah. They took the Mew and the Mewtwo out of this set and put them into our Ultra Premium collection, which is expensive now. That's about £330 product now, which is ridiculous. One from back. Geshinji, Fire Energy. Oh, we do get one of our very sparkly Cosmic Holo Energies. So, half a hit. Slowpoke, Magma, Horsey, excuse me, Abra, Bills Transfer, Golbat, Leftovers, Reverse Holo Fearow, Reverse Holo Grimer, I can't even be saved by anything on the back, into a Holo Jolteon. Nothing really out 151 except for this energy. But that's all the packs opened. Right, we shall have a look at the hits. So, out of our cheap side, we got our Master Ball Ace-Specs, Iron Leaves EX, Galdian Fight EX Full Art, a Scissor EX Full Art, a Special Illustration Rika, which is probably our biggest hit of the day, Golisopod EX Full Art, Serena EX, Roramoon EX Full Art, Special Reverse Holo Energy, Oogie Doogie EX, Fenza Dipped EX, and another Ace-Specs Poke Vital A. So, put them in rarity orders. Yeah, put them in rarity orders, just put them into a pile and then we can have a look at the expensive side. Sorry, it takes a second to sort this out. Right, there we go. Right, the expensive side, let's have a look. What we got. Reverse Holo, Cosmic Holo Energy, Fire Energy, Full Art Shiny Fortress EX, Full Art Clive, Full Art Squawkabilly EX, Reverse Hollow Dark Energy, a Reverse Hollow Psychic Energy, a Pokeball Duskull, an Acebex Prime Catcher, and a Vaporeon EX. So put them into rarity orders. And we can have a little compare. So out of the expensive side, we got 1, 2, 3 Full Arts, 2 Pokemon, 1 Trainer, 1 Pokeball, 1 Acebex, 1 EX, and 3 special energy cards. Try and do it like that so you can see. Out of our cheap side, we got 1 special illustration rare, 1, 2, 3, 4 Full Art cards, decent Horn Full Arts, 2 Acebex, 1, 2, 3, 4 EXs, and a special energy. So I think we'll get the good pulls out. So we'll leave the Acebex and stuff. We'll do Full Arts. A good pulls out of here. It's probably the Full Arts and the Pokeball. So there we go. That's probably fair enough. So, oh no, you go over here. Right, there we go. So on the good side, the expensive side, we had 2 Full Art Pokemon, 1 Full Art Trainer, and a Pokeball. Out of the cheap side, we had 4 Full Art Pokemon and a special illustration rare. So I'm gonna have to give the win to the cheap side, but that's the way I normally feel. Normally I feel getting more packs which are cheaper and have less of the big hits, you're more likely to get a hit. You're opening, well, we opened double the amount of packs and got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and a half hits, and out of 10 packs we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, they're about half each, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half. 6.5 out of 10, which isn't a bad pull rate. Well, most of them are special holiday sets, so do have boosted pull rate, but got a lot more hits in our cheap side. A special illustration rare, 4 Full Art Pokemon, which is decent, 2 Acebex, play the game, that would probably be good, and 4 EXs. So I'm gonna have to give the win to the cheap side, especially on pricings, because I think pricings would be more on the cheap side as well, because we didn't really get any special Full Art Pokemon. So I'm going to give the win to the cheap side. But what do you think? Do you agree with me? Do you think getting more packs of a cheaper set is better than just going hell for leather for the big packs and getting fewer? What do you think? I'm guessing it does depend on what you pull. If you opened 5 151 packs and managed to pull the special illustration rare Charizard, and you brought 20 Temple Forces and just pulled EXs and maybe 2 Full Arts, you would say the expensive side was better, but most likely you're not going to pull the big card. So I reckon cheaper and more packs is better than expensive and less packs, but with high potential big hits. But that's my opinion. What do you think in the comments below? Who do you think won, and what is your opinion on this? Would you rather have more packs of cheap, or would you have less but more expensive, higher hits card potential? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.